My message out to the rank and file, I'm going to watch your back and give you what you need to do out in the street to make this a safer city.
In your experience dealing with narcotics, what do you think American law enforcement community has done right, and what have they done wrong in dealing with the drug war?
Well, let me absorb that question for a minute. I think that there's a balance in addressing the drug problem because you need to have a prevention model as well as an intervention model and an enforcement model, of course. The enforcement part is probably the most costly part of the whole model of addressing drug problems. So I think that's where you need your social services, you need your schools, you need your families involved with young kids in the street, and just developing some values out there. So I kind of look at this fentanyl crisis that happened. It hit all over the country. I know it hit out here on the East Coast. I worked real close with Philadelphia when we were in Chicago. In Chicago, we experienced, I think, 300 people dying, from the overdoses back in 2005. But one of the things we learned is that, drug use is an addiction. So there's got to be some mental and medical connection to solving that problem too as well. We were able to engage multitudes of different disciplines involved in solving that issue in terms of reducing some of the distribution of that fentanyl that was out in the street, especially out in Chicago, especially in Detroit, Philadelphia. Out on the East Coast, you've seen a lot of that. A lot of overdoses, a lot of fatality overdoses. But I truly believe that it's got to be some prevention model, intervention model, and that would make our job a lot easier, so it really would, so. On the enforcement side, I can talk for hours about different strategies, but I hope that's good enough to answer your question.